Hello everyone, I am now making the third episode. In the last video, you probably noticed that I kind of made a little bit of a change to the arm because I didn't like how the gun was in the ground, but yet the gun still remained in the ground, so I'm going to fix that right now. The fingers are already tipped backwards, so I don't think I have to worry about the fingers anymore. If you watched the last video, Megatron, it hopes you did. Okay, buddy, you look sad. Go put your head back to its original pose. So, I'm going to be I'm going to be working on the left arm, and hopefully we'll move on to the next pose of this guy, because I've worked on the same pose for too long now, and I was working on the very same pose for the whole video. So I'm going to just continue to put that arm in the right position, because I don't like that pose, obviously, because it hasn't been posed yet. Let's move his hand like that. I think I like that. That's good. Alright, so let's grab that. I'm not worried about the front right now. Sorry about the noise in the background, guys. The last video was just when I started this video. I have it all playblast for you. It took about a minute to playblast, or maybe two. So let me just present that for you. This is what it is for, just to give you an idea. It took me all day to make the animation itself, just because animating is not an easy way to go. But so I'll just say right here that I did spend a lot of time on it, basic animation, I guess. So since this is one of my first animations, this is not a tutorial, by the way. I'm not making. What I want to do with this is just me animating to see how bad I am. What I'm going to be doing in this video is polishing up the animation and telling you exactly what it is. So what's happening in he's putting his hands in front of his face and shaking his head, and mostly because this guy right here is going to jump out, point his big cannon gun at him, and then he's like, oh look, there's a distraction, transforms. Wait a second, I can do this. And he pulls back his fist and gets ready to punch. And then he realizes, oh, I can trick him. So he points his finger, and Megatron looks behind him, looks up like, what? And then it just needs to be polished. Now, I'm not going to worry about transform and take off. I haven't figured out how to do that. So let's stop that video. Let's just start by editing a little bit of his expression, because Optimus does, believe it or not, change his expression. So let me show the controls. Yes, there's a lot of them. And just make it so it's not distracting while hide Megatron. I think it's more distracting than that I did it. You're probably wondering, well, where's Megatron? Oh, there he is. There's our gunman. So let's go to the point where he's like this. So in the last video, as I was saying, working on this guy's single pose, and I'm still working on it. Look at Megatron. I'm going to continue to make him. But I don't want him to stay squinted that whole time, so I'll open him up a little bit. Pose. His hand's going through the ground there. I'm going to fix that. So move his hand up. I do not understand why it does that. Now his fingers, the tips of his fingers are in the ground. Most likely he's mimicking what I'm doing. Sniffing and then taking off. So just a bit. But I want him to look. I want the back of his. I want the tips of his fingers to bend back just a little bit, just to show that he's placing his hand on an object. Okay, so I'm going to take this whole thing that I just created and delete it. I know that much, since I've been looking to animate for a long time and haven't been able to. And then I found these rigs on
so
the
it doesn't do that thing
beforehand,
beforehand. So
let's
just
now
make
I
sure
can get to my
that he
animating all willy-nilly,
position.
and it's really fun. So
when he pulls that punch,
very low poly. So I think that's just
actually,
about
let's
good
make
for
it so that when he
now I just want to add
got his hands up, he realizes like, oh, I can deal with this.
Now,
so
there is some.
Just give him the audience an idea. I'm going to pull that up, put his hands down. While he's putting his hands down,
is freaking
he gets
out
his
since this guy
expression
just
all
popped out
uptight.
of nowhere. So it's like,
he's ready to do his thing.
Oh!
And then that's when he pulls up the punch, squints.
I animated him when I wasn't even
squints again, but he does not need to squint. Oh yeah, that's why. He does not need to squint that much.
So I decided, you know what, I'm going to make it so that he has to react to something. Boom, Megatron. I'm going to make him get in a little interactive situation. And so let's take his head, because I want his head to do something. Take his head and move it up.
Transforms, takes off.
Well, he gets up, and yeah, so his head moves up.
So there we go. We polished it up.
Fast.
Now let's take a look at what that looks like.
Shift click, drag it over, and do that. So that should be good. Let's see what that did to our animation.
I kind of like it,
there
but
needs to be a pause, pal.
But the problem with this pose here is that it's exposing a little too much of his eyes. So I'll put that up so that it doesn't do
Make it so that he starts there. No, that's too fast.
Pulls back the fist, points, transforms. Okay, so
he should be up by now, but there's nothing I can really do about it.
Next part I was going to work on was the Optimus being a little more expressive with this left arm here, because you can see that he's not very expressive with that arm. So I'm going to fix that. When it goes down to this side, I want him to be more tensive because of the situation.
I'm sorry, guys. I had a bit of.
But he's not like holding it up back this far like this other one is, because this one's going to be more in the front, like a stance. So
too early.
His feet are already stanced up, but I want his
not much of a problem.
Actually, that would be his right arm.
That gun at him.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's left arm.
From our perspective, that's on the left, but that is. Oh yeah, that's right. My goodness, that's his left arm. So, excuse me if I get a little more, a little bit.
So I'm going to take
exaggerated
keys for the head.
And I apologize for the background voices. That was not supposed to happen. So.
It's kind of what you do to edit your animation,
Let's pull up his arm.
But
when his arm goes up, he can't.
You delete it. So,
well, actually, I do like that.
Again, I'm gonna have to remind you, this is not a tutorial. I'm
Pulls
just
up that pose.
making videos.
I want his arm, his lower arm, to be all up there, but I don't want it to be up that much. But yes, we do want him to guard his face, because his face is supposed to be guarded like a martial art. We want him to clinch his fist.
I think I like
want him to do it while his arm is raising. So we'll start it there.
So here's what we're going to do. With the arm
fist clinching right about there. And we'll grab his thumb. No, we'll grab his index finger.
Wait a second.
Put that at
That's
maximum.
ruining the original
finger
pose that I
stuff at
spent
maximum
forever
until
making.
It's all. There we go. And I want his pinky to be clenched too, otherwise that won't look right. His thumb, he's not giving a thumbs up to Megatron, so we might as well
do you not like how that geometry is going through itself? Hold on, I'm going to turn off the sound. I'm going to be silent for a minute. I'm going to turn off the sound so you guys can deal with that noise.
There we go. That looks just right. And when we look at the animation, working on this next character would be our next guy. I'm going to play Blast to show you what we've worked on lately, just to give you the final animation result. So here we have it all play blasted. Let me just play blast that for you again.
Teleportable. Just transportable.
So here we've been working on this animation for a while. I'm going to set the frame rate higher so that we can just...
His fingers...
not because it's going to be really fast, but because we would really like to see this a little faster while I explain this.
I'm going to delete that keyframe.
So in the past video, what I did is I just kind of did a quick cleanup, polish of the animation. I didn't actually, okay, not exactly a polish. It was more of just taking a few extra things that I forgot to animate and then do that. In this video, I will not be polishing though. I'm going to save that for later when I actually figure out how to do that. In this video, instead of polishing, I'm going to be animating this character right here. The part that he's going to be playing is he's going to jump out and scare Optimus, point a gun in his face, and obviously Optimus is reacting, "No, don't kill me," and then he gets ready for a fight, and then he says, "Oh look, a distraction," and then transforms and drives away. So,
unfortunately, though, I'm kind of wondering.
Let's get to the actual animation part of this video.
It's not supposed to go through itself.
After I've spent like maybe a minute and 30 seconds explaining what we're going to be doing for this video. So let's go to the beginning of this animation here and get Megatron to
select that.
We're going to put him there, and then the next frame, within the time of 3 frames, he's already jumped out and done his thing. So instead of So yeah, I'm going to move the God node just because that does a perfect job with animating.
I can't help it.
Because I'm moving the character. I'm not doing anything else. So I'm just going to grab that.
I'm going to take that
and put him over here. Now, and later, in a little bit,
fists. So that
actually, no. Wait a second. I have not put the keyframes in for the Megatron. I'm going to change my mind here, and
index.
Yeah, 3 frames is going to do the job. Actually, I'm going to do 4. Although that was really fast and quick, it's going to have to go because I can't fix that too easily.
Oh, that's what it does. It goes to -10. Okay. I see.
And there we have Megatron standing in front of him, but he's still in his other pose where he's getting ready to. Oh, there we go. Where he's getting ready to jump at his opponent.
Oh my goodness, it's a -100. Okay.
I'm gonna just
that's okay.
Make him. Oops. I'm gonna turn him around.
-100.
But you see, when I turned the head, it turned the head in the previous pose because I didn't do that keyframing thing.
100.
So let's do that keyframing thing and turn his head. So that
usually is going to be
so that he looks at his
I do want his little
enemy.
tip of his thumb to be all.
I'd say that's a little too
but I want his thumb to
close because he's going to be pointing his gun, and that's not going to work. So
far enough, so we'll do that.
I'm going to set that to 0 right here. Okay, that didn't work. I'm going to set it to 180 then. Thank you for your cooperation. now that he's like sitting there,
so really close.
Yeah,
his hands
it doesn't necessarily look like he's
as they were when they landed.
Doesn't look like he's.
They stay like that until
she thinks I'm
bing,
talking
bing,
to myself.
bing, 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 and then
technically I could be.
Once it gets to here, about here, it closes into a fist. And Optimus is like...
It could be more of like he pops out of nowhere and just like points the gun in his face. So while he's jumping out here, I'm going to start a keyframe where he's like that, and then while he's like just about to finish his pose.
Wait. I want him
Wait a second. It's
to...
another idea just hit me in the face. So instead of him...
take his hips, I'm going to move him up,
jumping out and trying to
stand up straight.
I'm gonna animate him running across.
Unfortunately, I've run out of time. And
running across the field and shooting at him, and then he just sits there
in the next
video.
And
so he runs over there.
Leaving that into the description.
He stands from here.
This video,
and
if you enjoyed it,
no, not here. Whoops! I just made a
push that
mistake.
subscribe button.
He stands.
And I'm gonna get back to you
over here.